I'm Shawna Cupples, and this is my fellow artist, Janet.
Hey.
And this is the Life in LA project. We're here in Venice Beach, California, the place to be for self-expression, whether you're an artist, a musician, a freak, or just trying to find a perfect pair of sunglasses. We're here asking the question, what does freedom mean to you?
This is the Life in LA project.
Woo! What does freedom mean to you?
The question of freedom is always subjective. The price of freedom is always subjective. It's up to the individual what the price of freedom is.
Well, freedom means to me realizing that this right here, me, this is my home and this is my vehicle. You know, just unfettered by material goods or possessions, and just the ability to set up my artwork here and to sit on this wall with my dear friend Felice, one of the smartest, if not the smartest women I've ever met in my life, seriously. You know, just realizing that I can do what I want. I wake up in the morning and I can do what I want to do. And, you know, the trade-off is a very humble lifestyle, but it's worth it.
It's worth it. Wow. What about for you, Felice?
I don't know if I can, like, you know. Well, you know, I was raised in Venice, and Venice has always been a place where everybody has their own way of living, you know. And I'm like this, you know. I choose to walk, talk, you know, and be who I am, regardless of who says what.
Freedom means to me, you know, you do anything you want to do. You feel me? You could express your anger. You know, you could tell a girl how you feel. You know, you can smoke a blunt wherever you want to smoke a blunt. Freedom is like, you know, it's like gold. You know, you gotta wear it around your neck. You know, you gotta. Yeah.
I wear my silver, but I like gold as...
Silver cool, gold.
Go for the gold?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We should do that for freedom. And quick, what do you have to say about it?
Well, we can say first things first. Freedom is power. Power of choices, you know, that we're, you know, we got to make on our own, you know, like, you know, it's like situations, you feel me? Like, people be trying to, like, put us out there on things that we do, like, you know, but what is really freedom, you know, without doing what you want to do? Make your own decisions, you know, be your own person, be independent in life, you know.
What does freedom mean to you?
Well, freedom starts by expressing how you feel, and to feel able to express how you feel in a way and through actions, and not just by
In your behavior, right? Okay. So you express it in your behavior, right?
Great. Yeah. How about you, Sarah?
Well, I think freedom, like, we fought for our freedom, like, well, like, you know, the Independence War, like, you know, like, Independence Day, we celebrate it because we, like, won our freedom, and I think, like, it's our constitutional rights that we should be able to exercise and express.
We exercise that right.
Do not ever get taken away or changed or obstructed in any way, and, like, American people, we have the freedom to make sure that doesn't happen and take control of our country and not be controlled by the government or...
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom means actually we are losing our freedom, and I really feel that in every aspect of what we're doing in society. They're already checking our phones, you know that. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, but yeah, we're losing our freedom, but you know, there is a certain freedom because people say that in other countries it's not as good as ours, you know. I don't know because I've never been to other countries. I've been to Mexico. I like that country, but
Venice is the last bastion of freedom.
This is our last batch of freedom right here. Here's my buddy right here, and he has something to say too.
No.
No?
Nothing to say on freedom?
No. Well, I do, but no comment.
Perfect. So, how can we...
Freedom to me is living within the bounds of the universal laws mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And they really apply equally to all people and relative also to each individual, how those universal laws apply. And so I have a higher form of law that I live by.
I was looking at this earlier, actually.
Man's laws oftentimes set up boundaries that are not really boundaries. And as an artist, I try to push back those boundaries that are not boundaries, but not go over the cliff. You know, happiness isn't the most important thing in life. It's keeping your integrity to those higher moral principles.
Do you think we have freedom here in America?
Well, I know that I do, because nobody can, even if I were in solitary confinement for some reason,
So do you feel free here in America? Do you feel we have freedom?
Hell no, man, because it's like they say.
Exactly. You know, niggas can't do it. Niggas gotta pull their pants up and shit. We can't sag no more. That's the swag. Like,
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, whatever you want to do, like, you gotta complete your lifestyle. You feel me? If you want to act. You feel me? You want to rap. You feel me? But do your shit. You feel me? Like, of course, like, everybody know that you can't smoke weed. You feel me? Around cops. So why do it anyway? Like, people want to, like, you feel me?
So what can we do to have freedom?
Nigga, if niggas want to smoke weed, niggas better sign something up, and everybody better go to war on wanting to smoke weed. You feel me?
That's true. We do need to pay attention.
Like, you feel me? You can't talk about it and sit on your ass, homie. If that's the case, just be low-key for the rest of your life.
Do you think we are free here? Do you think we have freedom here in America? Definitely. Like, it's a unique freedom in America that we have, but we are, like, I feel like not questioning, like,
authority. We're not questioning the authority that's given to us. We're being like content what we're given, and we're getting. You know what? We have to pay healthcare soon. We have to be paying for just to live. I mean, it was bad enough when we started getting, like, when we had to pay for just having a roof over our heads. Like, when that was established.
It's getting difficult.
It is.
And I would say believe in the right to make change towards progress.
I feel like it's important to see all this because there's revolutions happening all over the world right now, and we're not even. It's like we're not registering.
What we have to do is stick together. They're taking away our bullets. They're taking away our gold. They took away our houses and our credit cards, and now they're hounding the people with all the college loans. So they're taking us back. They're doing something we don't know.
So you're saying by unifying
with each other, we got to stick together, and maybe someday anarchy, a riot. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, I'm Shawna Cupples, and I'm here with my good friend Janet. Hey, and this is part of the Life in LA project. We are asking people, what does freedom mean to you?
All right.
What does freedom mean to you?
Well, freedom actually, it means a million things. I guess everyone has their own meaning. But to me, it's basically just, before freedom, you need to love yourself. And if you love yourself, you will have respect for yourself. And above that, you need to just kind of like ignore everything the society says in order for you to have freedom. Because if you're living with the society and whatever they say, you're just a slave to yourself and a slave to the society. And freedom really means blocking out everything in the world and just having you and yourself. And I mean, love yourself, you know? Anyway, so Shawna, what does freedom mean to you, man?
I mean, including the freedom to completely block yourself out and do whatever your ego contends to do. I think we also have the freedom to make this a better world, to actually have the freedom to get outside of each other and think what's going to be best for my community, what's going to be best for my country, what's going to be best for the world, and have the freedom to make those things happen, make positive changes in the world.
Yeah, have your own choices, you know?
Exactly.
Like, stop letting people control you. You control yourself, basically.
Yeah, and that is our freedom, and we're in a country where we need to be aware of our freedom so that they don't get lost.
I call you to rise. I call you to rise. I call you to rise. I call you to rise and make a stand with dignity. Ask what freedom means to me. For those who died so this dream can breathe, I call you to rise. Love freedom, love freedom, so freedom, I'll go freedom. I ain't gonna wait for the world to change, let it bury itself in shame. I'm gonna stand right now, right here, and I hope you do the same. I call you to rise, call you to rise, call you to rise. I call you to rise and make a stand with dignity. Ask what freedom means to me.
Shawna, dude, seriously, like, are you wearing underwear?